Fifth time is a charm. Hello, everybody. I have filmed this video so many times, and either it was too long or I didn't like it. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about cloth diapers. I know, gross. Gross. But what if I told you they weren't actually as gross as you thought, and they were a lot easier to use than you thought they were? So, how I came across them isn't that important, but I would watch a lot of content that led me across them when on YouTube way before I had a kid. So I would watch cloth diaper videos way before I even got married. I was like, I knew I wanted to cloth diaper in the future, right? So here I am. I have cloth diapers. Do I use them 100% of the time? No, I do use some disposables when I am just exhausted or when I'm out and about. You know, it's not a 100% you have to use cloth diapers type of deal. Are they expensive? Initially, yes. Like buying them at the start, yes. But I started my collection way before I had my son. So I built it up, and it wasn't as expensive. I didn't buy it all in one time. So that made it easier. Are they hard to use? No, they're not. There's a lot of different types of cloth diapers. I have my newborn cloth diapers, and I have some older cloth diapers. And I have most of my cloth diapers are one size fits all, aside from my newborn cloth diapers. But all the rest of them are one size fits all, which is like, I think, about 12 pounds to like 36 or 40 pounds. It depends on the brand. And then they have big kid cloth diapers for like if they're still in cloth diapers and the normal ones don't fit anymore. I don't have any of those. I don't think I'll need them, hopefully. But if I do, I can always purchase a few. I don't need that many, I'm assuming. Because I've realized I didn't need as many as I bought. I did buy a lot of mine secondhand, not all of them, but a lot of them. And you don't have to do that. I just knew I wanted to try a bunch of like bigger brands, and it was pricey. Does it save you money? Yes. Is it easy to wash? I just throw them in the washer, to be honest with you. I just throw them in the washer, do about two cycles in the washer. And I can get into more detail eventually on one day on that. And then with poop, thick poop, or after they start eating solids, it's not water soluble. I just use this handheld bidet sprayer, $20 on Amazon. I just spray it off into the toilet, or you can dunk it and swish it. I've done that before too. I know that sounds gross, but you deal with a lot of poop as a parent, and I've worked in daycare, so I've dealt with other kids' poop. I've dealt with big kid poop. I've dealt with having to get out of clothes and whatever, and having to clean up the kids, and it got nasty. So I've gotten used to it. And you really do as a parent. You have to get used to it. Anyway, let me show you the kinds I have. There's a lot more availability of what kind of cloth diapers there are, but this is what I have. I have for newborn, which of course you grew out of, I have like an all-in-one, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's an all-in-one. It's just, it has the absorbency built in. Don't mind all those little whatever it is. It's built that up over time of him not using it. I think it's just like lint. So you can button it down like that. You can put it aside, and it gets real small. And that's where it has the absorbency built in. Downside is if you need more absorbency for your baby, even as a newborn, that one you can't add in. There are a lot of all-in-ones that you can add absorbency into, which I will get to. This is another newborn one I have. This is like a kind of like an old-fashioned cloth diaper, except it's easier to use. You just put it on your baby like that, fold it over, and it has all these little buttons. You just button it over. You can button this one down as well. You can button it down, button it over to the side, and then you just put this cover over it, and they're all adjustable. I think my husband just walked in. Yeah. One moment. This one, my husband's the best. He came in, he's like, I need to drop off a friend. Uh, do you want anything to drink? Or do you want breakfast? Sure. He's just the best. Well, because otherwise I would have to make breakfast, which is fine. I do that all the time, but he's just so sweet. Anyway, back into the video. Uh, my bigger kid cloth diapers. The all-in ones I was talking about with the absorbency, I remembered. Um, Something like this. I have this one which is like a pocket diaper. You can stuff it like a pocket diaper, but it has absorbency built in as well. And so I can add more absorbency if I need to. Same with this one. This one has this layer of, it's built different, but has this layer of absorbency, and then you can just add absorbency. And so there's those are like all-in-ones with absorbency. Oh, there's this one, which has these inserts, and you can add a layer of absorbency on the bottom or something in here if you want. Just add more absorbency in the front. And these, this one is Velcro. And it has the buttons here to snap it down. You can see I snapped it down. But other than that, you just put it on like a normal baby. You Velcro it. Same with this one. This one's a pocket diaper. This one's not an all-in-one. This one you just stuff. Right? And what do you mean by stuffing, Elizabeth? I mean that this is the diaper. You can fold it over and button them on. But before you do that, you stuff it. What do you stuff it with? There's a ton of different types of inserts you can get on Amazon. I hear that like hemp works the best, or is one of the best, not the best. Zorb, hemp, all of those work great. There's microfiber. The only thing with that is you're more prone to compression links with microfiber. So it can absorb it, but it also lets it go easier than other fabrics can. So like this, I have hemp here in the front. This is a hemp insert. And then this one is a pre-fold insert, 100% muslin cotton pre-fold insert. And the pre-folds you can use as an old-fashioned cloth diaper. It all depends on how you fold it. You can just fold it over like this, stuff it inside a pocket. You can use it with the covers like this. You can just do so much with it. Really, you can. So, those are good to have. You can use them for all kinds of stuff. Anyway, this is what it looks like. They were really, honestly, very cheap to get because I haven't bought any cloth diaper or any disposable diapers. I have used only what people have given me so far. Well, no, I bought one pack because the one in his size, when I go out, I use disposables. My son is allergic to a lot of stuff, so I am trying to figure out which ones I can use without him having an allergy to. I know the Milliman ones work okay for him. They don't make him as red. But anyway, these are great for hypoallergenic babies, for if you can't afford to keep on buying disposables. I would recommend trying different kinds, seeing what works for you. This is just what works for me. Very easy to wash. Like I said, just throw them in the wash. You can hang dry them, or you can put them on a dryer in a low setting, a low heat setting. The only thing is putting them in the dryer all the time, the elastics here will get worn out. They'll get like stretched out like this, so it'll leave gaps. There is a learning curve to them. They worked for me pretty quickly off the bat, but I've also watched a lot of videos. You want to make sure to leave a gap where you can put 2 stacked fingers underneath without having to move the diaper really on the waist. But you can really just adjust it however, and everything works really well for us. He loves them, and I think he likes them more than the disposables because 1, they don't leave him rashes, and 2, they keep him warmer in that area but without being too warm because, like, as you can see, this is a very breathable material, so he doesn't sweat or anything. And we live in Texas, and it gets hot. We live in South Texas, okay? It gets hot. And he is a sweaty baby in general. But these, I dare say, are more breathable than disposable diapers, yeah, than disposable diapers. Um, they allow airflow to get in easier. So he sweats less in them. But then in the winter, because they're also thicker, he gives them more. It's very just, what's it called? Very insulated. Keeps them cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold, which I love. My hair is a mess. Anyway, yep, God bless. That's it. Bye.